Welcome to another Wildlife Wednesday with us. This week we're having a look at some of the wildlife that's found right on our doorstep. So that might be in our gardens, and there's probably more than you realise, but it also might be watching from the window, even just in a really small space like a balcony or patio. There's also lots you can do to help the wildlife that's right there under our nose all the time. Here's a couple of the species that I've spotted in this lawn, which hasn't been mown for over a month. Spotted medic, so you can see the little spots on the leaves here. They look quite like clover leaves, and they are in the same family, but the flowers are a little bit different. You see the yellow there, tiny little flowers. Here's a little patch of probably a type of trefoil, maybe another medic. It'll come into flower soon, and then we'll be able to tell. And also, if we get even closer within this little clump, there's what looks like some wild carrot hidden away. A type of dandelion under the bay tree here. There's almost 250 different types of dandelion in the UK, and they can be really hard to separate from one another. I'll include a couple of links, so if you want to give it a go, please do, but don't get disheartened if you can't quite tell one species from another at this point. Couldn't really talk about plants found in lawns without mentioning the daisy. You'll notice in the day they have their petals wide open, at night they close them. They can actually be eaten, but they've got quite a medicinal taste, so probably not for everyone. Always quite hard to probably catch insects on your phone, but the little bee buzzing about on the screen is a yellow-legged mining bee, a type of solitary bee that's quite often found in gardens. Anything flowering like this Wilegia will be attracting lots of pollinators at the moment. You might be seeing bumblebees, solitary bees like the yellow-legged mining bee, or even honeybees. There's also lots of other pollinators, moths, butterflies, and certain types of flies that you also might see visiting these flowers and helping pollinate them. Lifting pots, rocks and bricks can reveal other invertebrates. We've got some woodlice under here. Just make sure you put it all back after you're done having a look. I hope you've enjoyed our little tour around the garden. We found quite a few different plant species growing in the lawn, and some insects buzzing around and under some of the pots. And there's also been great tit, robin, starling, and swallows flying overhead. When we're talking about helping wildlife in the garden, one of the best things you can do is stop mowing your lawn. If you don't want to stop completely, then maybe try leaving it a couple of weeks, or even give No Mow May a go and leave your lawn unmown for the whole month, and you'll see the difference really fast. Other quick things you can do, leaving a source of water out is really important. So that might not be a pond, not all of us have the space, but just a source with some water will help bring hedgehogs and lots of birds hopefully into your garden as well, whether to drink or have a quick bath. Another one that's really important for wildlife is to stop using the chemicals. You can sign up in another link in our description and take action for insects, and it'll come up with some ideas on how you can encourage insects in your garden. If you're doing any planting, then also making sure it's peat free. Peat extraction is very destructive to habitats in the UK and further afield, and peatland is an important carbon sink as well. Please make sure you do something with your sightings. So there's some brilliant apps now. One of the best is iRecord. That goes to all the national databases. There's experts that will verify your sightings. You can even ask for help on there, and you can do it on your phone or on your computer. It's really important for finding out where wildlife is, if it's doing well, doing badly, and it's great to use here in Alderney as well to get a better idea of our wildlife trends. You can also tell the Alderney Wildlife Trust, and will help you try and identify anything if you're not sure, and also it'll go into our record centre. Enjoy, happy hunting, and don't forget to let us know what you find. We'll see you next week for another Wildlife Wednesday.